Hello, this is Dear, and welcome to another video. Today we're we're reading chapter 12. No, it's chapter 12 of Hermitcraft Mayhem, and yeah, we're peeking into my Minecraft-inspired fan fiction where I put all the people that I like to watch in one universe that I created and see what happens. And in this case, it's Hermitcraft. So yeah, let's dive right in. There are captions available if you are interested to follow along that way. You do not have to, but yeah, that's up to you. Let us begin. Chapter 12. Rob's grip tightened as Grian tried to squirm from his grasp. His arms were pinned at his side, and an obsidian dagger rested against his throat, threatening to cut. Maybe that was a good thing. He could wake up from this madness and return to the safety of the safe house. Nowhere is truly safe. Gerald stepped forward as the other hermits came to a halt in front of them. Let him go! Scar raised a glowing bow and arrow, aiming it at Gerald. His green eyes flashed with a mix of determination and fear. Gerald laughed. And why should I? He's the one who got you into this mess. Brought trouble right to your doorstep. It should only be fair that he should pay the price for betraying you. He didn't betray anyone, Impulse said firmly. Gerald raised an eyebrow. Didn't he want to see his friends, even when learning that he could be followed? Lump formed in Grian's throat. What was Gerald doing? At first, he wanted the young hermit to watch as he dragged his friends into an endless nightmare. And now he was threatening him? What was he trying to do? It was a risk worth taking, Jem said, her eyes shifting to Grian. Pearl and I have done it plenty of times. Gerald sighed, shaking his head. Where does your loyalty lie, Gemini? Jem huffed. Shh, you want to talk? We can tell you're stalling. You can't hurt him here. Gerald chuckled. Oh, I can make it quite dreadful. Isn't that right, Grian? Grian gasped as Rob pressed the obsidian dagger against his skin. A prickle of pain shot up his neck as he felt something thick trickle down his neck. Why are you doing this? Scar demanded. Am I not the one you want? Gerald laughed again. Rob spoke up this time. We will break you one way or another. Let's just call this a new angle. Scar tightened his grip on his bow. Let him go. Now. For what? Gerald asked calmly, crossing his arms, unfazed by the arrow aimed at his head. You can't kill me. I'm already dead. I can send him back to the waking world, Scar pointed out. Gerald snorted. Gerald or Rob? Either way, it doesn't matter. But would you really cause your friend to suffer to spare him? Grian swallowed. Scar's arm was shaking from the weight of the raised bow as Jem and Impulse stepped forward, standing on either side of him. There's only one way to stop you, Jem said, putting a hand on Scar's shoulder. Impulse put his hand on the other. Something you've never understood. Try me. Grian tensed at the man's warning tone. What were his friends about to do? Would it work? You know I can hear you, Gerald mused. Good. Then maybe you'll be ready for this. Jem lifted her chin as a golden glow surrounded the group of hermits. The connection between them was strong, an unbreakable cycle. Get ready, a voice whispered in Grian's mind. He glanced over at Impulse, whose free hand was outstretched toward him. Understanding, Grian reached out his mental hand and grabbed on, flooded with strength and hope, undying hope. They could get out of this. Where do we go? Oof. Grian asked. Anywhere you like. You do know who you're talking to, right? I trust you. We all do. Grian took a deep breath, turning his attention to Gerald. You really are just as bad as the Jargons. Anger flashed in Gerald's eyes just as a blast of golden light exploded around them, chasing the shadows away, including Rob and Gerald, as Grian fell to the ground on his hands and knees, finally free from the suffocating grip. Why did they always have to hold on so tight? Grian? Scar was closer now. Grian panted as he looked up. They were outside a tent, surrounded by a fortified wall. Hermit fortress. Home. The safest place they knew of. We're still dreaming, right? Grian asked warily. Yeah, both nodded. We should be safe from Gerald and Rob for a little while. They won't find us here, Grian frowned. They can't break through, Jim said confidently. We all wanted the same thing. A chance to breathe after everything. As long as we're together, the dream should hold. How did you do that? Grian asked curiously. We did some headband work, and both shrugged. It was worth a try to get away. Can't run forever, but we can at least have some time together. Okay. Grian nodded, taking a seat on a nearby picnic blanket. Scar plopped down right next to him. So, what's the plan now? I don't know yet, Hempel sighed, wondering where he's getting all that extra boost. All this extra boost. Do you think it's somewhere in this world? Grian asked curiously. Impulse shrugged. One way to find out. It's probably the heart of that awful forest. It's probably in the heart of that awful forest, Scar muttered. He keeps bringing us there. Right, Impulse nodded. We just need to find it and get rid of it before he finds us. Scar chuckled nervously. That will be easy. Figure out a plan tomorrow, Jim offered. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Grian fell backward, lying on his back as he stared up at the clear blue sky. We're safe here, right? As long as we just stick together, Jim repeated softly, letting out a sigh. Could we see the stars instead? I think it might look better. Grian smiled as the sun began to set behind the trees, stars starting to twinkle into view. Peace filled him as Grian let out a relaxed sigh. Maybe tonight would be better. After all, they were just as much in control here as Gerald was. He wouldn't have the upper hand forever. Hermits didn't easily give up. It was in their blood, in who they were. And they certainly wouldn't give up on one another. This connection, this bond was forever. Grian was perfectly fine with it. This connection might be stronger than a lot of the other connections I've mentioned in other past books. A lot, but yeah, friendship, closer than a brother, that kind of connection. Yeah, family. But that's all I have for this chapter, basically. That's the end of the chapter, and the end of the video, of course. And we're going to move on to chapter 13 next. And, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and, yeah. It's been fun writing this story, and, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one, whatever that might be. Goodbye.